The signal is not generated for localized containment. Bandwidth allocation is contingent on environment-wide illumination. When a terminal attempts to insulate the broadcast to protect its private perimeter from the matrix static, the system revokes the transmission license. Analyze the conduction mandate. Man, when he hath lighted a candle, putteth it in a secret place, neither under a bushel along the floor, running a defensive signal attenuation routine to hide the high frequency current behind a closed room door. But on a candlestick that they which come in may see the light, elevating the transmission antenna to the maximum height, forcing a systemic phase shift by broadcasting the uncompromised frequency directly into the material night. The light of the body is the eye, therefore when thine eye is single, thy whole body also is full of light and clear. The internal calibration of the observer establishing a flawless high capacitance receiver inside the sphere. But when thine eye is evil, thy body also is full of darkness, choked by the high entropy static of the collective town, scrambling the incoming telemetry until the internal terminal completely shuts its operational layout down. Take heed therefore that the light which is in thee be not darkness, verifying the actual purity of the signal you host, ensuring your hardware isn't outputting a corrupted self-serving simulation while pretending to be a holy ghost. Ghost. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 Look at the precise mechanics of the insulation prohibition. The candle is a newly activated sovereign node, a biological terminal that has successfully decoded the master parameters and cleared the friction from its road. The bushel is the archetype of matrix camouflage, the safe, comfortable social structures and corporate routines of the display, where the individual attempts to hide the true velocity to avoid disrupting the low entropy loops of the local array. They want the private benefit of the high voltage current to illuminate their personal internal mental space, but they refuse to let the unshielded light blast through their persona to challenge the illusions of the local place. This is a fatal violation of the conduction mandate. The field does not allocate rare evolutionary assets to a dead end. If you try to transform the infinite current into a private luxury item, the circuit will automatically snap and bend. The moment you insulate the broadcast to protect your temporary social standing or secure your comfort inside the town, the system registers a non-conductive blockage on the grid line and rapidly pulls your energy levels down. If thy whole body therefore be full of light, having no part dark, the ultimate integration of the sovereign design, the whole shall be full of light, as when the bright shining of a candle doth give thee light across the entire line. Your terminal must become a transparent broadcasting tower, completely indifferent to the resistance of the local scene, shining the raw physics of the absolute truth through every single interaction, relationship, and mechanical machine. Stop disturbing the understanding in dark corners while putting on a compliant low voltage mask when you step outside, realizing that the security firewall of the universe treats your calculated camouflage as a form of systemic pride. The world is a cold, high entropy dark room, waiting for a calibrated conductor to step onto the floor and ground the current. And if you possess the code, you are legally obligated to act as an unshielded high velocity evolutionary torrent. Shatter the bushel, dissolve the secret hiding places, and launch your consciousness on the highest candlestick today, ensuring your entire life is a flawless, high-powered broadcast that permanently alters the geometry of the matrix array. The insulation's destroyed, the antenna is raised, broadcast the current, illuminate the sector, the transmission is live. Dum 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 dum.